What's up? BigHerc916. Positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. Now this is not a flex for you young men out here listening to this clip that I'm about to play. This is the perpetuation of broken homes and young men that have been put in a disadvantaged situation. Young men and women.
Yeah, I got 16 kids.
Check this
Never. God damn. No. All right.
Bro, seriously. No plan, no games. Good.
Yeah,
On God in heaven.
Yeah, I got
You got 16 kids.
Yeah.
How the hell you get 16 kids, homie?
Oh, man. That nigga said, how many BMs? I got 15 BMs.
Never.
Yeah.
You got 15 BMs?
I got a set of twins.
All right.
That's what man. Yeah, I came back out of the driveway.
How old is your oldest?
24.
Oh, okay. 24.
24.
Damn, 24? So you had a kid when you was 15, 16?
16.
How was the
16.
youngest?
1.
You a cold nigga.
I'm from Long Beach.
I don't know what that mean. Are y'all still playing in Long Beach?
We about to get him.
I don't know this guy in the video, never met him. It happened to pop up on my Instagram feed. And, just the casualness of the conversation and how it was kind of put into an entertaining type of dialogue. It's really embarrassing, man, I would say for this person talking about it and a reflection of the individuals who thrive in this type of scenarios. 15 baby mamas, 16 kids. Let that sink in, man. "15 baby mamas, 16 kids, had twins by one baby mama." He said they don't have no back out game, no reverse game. Man, think about like the little kids, man. Think about the ones who are really impacted by this, and it doesn't matter if you can still see the kids. How do you really father 16 kids by 15 baby mamas? The baby mamas dealing with the other baby mamas, dealing with the other baby mamas, the kids with stepbrothers, stepsisters. It's like, where's the family unity, man? Where's the unity, man? This gentleman, I mean, if he grew up and had a mother and father, I mean, dude, why would you want to have that much separation among your kids and the unity and the family structure? Why would you want to perpetuate that, man? Over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like, dude, you like sex, you enjoy women, but isn't there a way that you can protect yourself, or you go, get your stuff snipped so you ain't popping, anything live anymore? I mean, dude, think about what you're putting out there, and now all the challenges, the adversity, the things your children are going to have to deal with, where you might not be there because you're not coming home to see them every day. See, people think, oh, I see my kids, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours? Children need to see you every day. They need your love. They need your validation. They seek your approval. They need your permission. They need your guidance. They need your protection. They need your safety, reassurance. And then the mother, hey, I love you. The kids need to see the interaction, because when they don't see that, They think that that's normal. Now they are going to grow up and do the same thing. Oh man, I got 15 other brothers and sisters. This is how my dad was doing it. Okay, well, dang, he wasn't a bad dude, blah, blah, blah. I see him every now and then. Maybe he give me money or buy me toys or do this and that. So it's not that serious. It is, man. This is the destruction of a culture. When you see stuff like this, it makes you look and say, wow, this is how reversed we have become in a family unit. Because even when you look at when Black culture was going through its toughest times, it might be 10 kids, 12 kids, but typically it was by the same father with the same mother, and they worked on the farm, helped take care of the property, they built, and it was a almost like building a business, but the family structure helped take care of each other. And it created that where, you had your brother and sister to lean on, you can help balance out the family unit. Everybody kind of leaned and worked on each other. It wasn't perfect, but everybody was a part of a unit. When you look at this, and the way it's casually talked about, and like I said, I don't know this guy. I'm not trying to pick on him. I'm not trying to create no beef. I'm just using it as an example because, dude, you should be telling people not to do this at how you messed up, but you did it 15 times. And you if you say you did mess up, that you want to have 15 kids, I got to ask you, what's the psychology behind that? There can't be a positive psychology behind you wanting to have 16 kids by 15 baby mamas. You can't say that was planned out. Nobody plans that. Unless you're some chic, royal prince that has all this money and you have all a harem and you're just balling out of control and you have nannies and everybody lives under the same roof. Okay. You are some next level stuff, but to have that many kids out of wedlock, I've never heard of that in the Mexican culture. I've never heard of it in the Japanese culture. I've never heard of it in the Vietnamese culture and the Jewish culture and the Armenian culture and the Russian culture. 15 baby mamas. I've never heard, guys might have affairs, they might have mistresses or whatever, but to have all these babies, man, and they're all having to somehow figure it out. And you can't tell me that is not conflictual issues with parenting, because you're not there, the kids, the needs, the wants, the stress, the baby mom, the conversations. I mean, just having one baby's mother, one wife is a lot. Trying to conversate, trying to work out problems, trying to, figure things out, financial, living, emotional, physical need, all this stuff, man. That's a lot for the stress of dealing with one person in your life. I can't imagine 15 different women, 15 different personalities, 16 kids, and trying to juggle that, multiple households and finances. I mean, this guy, he'll never have any type of paycheck. I mean, or if he's working for somebody or whatever he's earning, I mean, unless he's just like, what, I'll do what I can. But I mean, that's like, you just like, what, you just threw him out there and let him try to survive. It's like, dude, how are they going to make it? You got her now, and what, she's going to lean on her mom or her relatives help take care of the kids. And, if she has to somebody has to make money to pay for all the living expenses. And you got 15 different households, 15 broken homes, man. And, I hate to say that. Maybe you say they're not broken. Okay. Well, 15, how do you do the math and the hours in the day, the minutes in an hour? How does that work? How does that work, man? You know, kids, they especially more than ever need attention. They need, people think, oh, I'll get my iPad. Oh, you know, they blah blah blah. I see them this and that. Kids, man, you don't realize how kids are. They're very needy, man, and they're scared and they're dealing with all this stuff, man. And then the baby mom, she's, you know, talking to the kid, and then the stress, and then, you know, when people stress out, they can become abusive. All these different things. I mean, man, why put yourself in that position, man? Young men out there, don't be out there having all them kids by different women, man. It's not worth it. Wait. People, what happened to, getting married, man? There's nothing wrong with getting married, man. You know, if you really want to have that, get married, give your kid a base, give them a core, give them, show, so they can live and emulate you. They're gonna want to repeat what you're doing. You don't want them to repeat the bad and have a bunch of kids too, and then their kids grow up and they somehow get caught up in the system, because some are going to slip through the cracks. Even with both parents, they can slip through the cracks. So imagine how hard it's going to be. And it's not just the boys, the young women need the men, because if not, they start seeking daddy issues, and they can do stuff and they get caught up out there and hook up with, men trying to, relive what they think that they never got from their dad and get in abusive relationships. So it's not just the men, it's the young women who also grew up without a father figure consistently in the household, statistically, that go into things as bad relationships, hypersexuality, all these different things that can result from a female not growing up with a father, even if it's not crime. Where typically the man, he gets caught up and wants to do crime, do all these things, very negative, passive aggressive, anger issues, coping issues, just all these different emotional things. We got to do better, man. We can't put this stuff on platforms and glorify it and act like it's just laughable. It's not laughable, man. It's to me, it's embarrassing, and it's not something that should be rewarded. And like I said, man, homie, I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm not trying to talk about you personally. I don't know you, but I'm just saying your choices and to make that seem like it's okay, man, dude, I don't know what you're thinking, man. I mean, you must, even if you're super baller, what I'm saying is, man, 15 baby mamas, man, it's, and stuff like this in our black culture. I've seen another guy, he had all these baby mamas, and they're standing around, and he's sitting there, and he's got like, I think 13 kids. I'm like, dude, what's going on, man? What happened to having a good woman and having a couple kids with a good woman and building something that's going to last through the test of time, and doing things with your kids as a family unit? What happened to that family unit bond, man? What happened to that mom and dad, and us, hanging out together, being a family? What happened to that? Subscribe, share the channel, man. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. BigHerc916. Go to BigHerc916.com and pick you up a hat.